Good morning, and thank you for keeping it a daybreak since we started the show at 6 a.m. in the morning till now, and we really appreciate your company. We are just getting into the weekend mood, and we are preparing you for something light that you can be able to prepare if you're hosting this weekend, or you just want to have a nice time with your family. We want to teach you something again. Every Thursday, we go into the kitchen, and this is what we do. So today we want to, want to have a nice time with your family. We want to teach you something again. Every Thursday, we go into the kitchen, and this is what we do. So today we want to, put a little twist to it. Leo tunakula pilau ya nyama ya mbuzi. Wale timbuzi kujeni side. It's going to be the aroma in this studio today. I wish there was a way ningekuleta tu from home ukuje utujoin ama nikuje hapo, but unfortunately that is not possible. But that is why we are doing this for you, and this show of course tutakuwa tunaiweka kwa YouTube pale when we are done, and you can be able to follow and do something utese hapo kwako the way we are going to be doing in studio. So I'm joined in studio by a lovely lady anaitwa Chef Lorine. She is actually the expert in all this. Wale mmekuwa mkiuliza the best way to cook pilau. Wale mmekuwa kiuliza utapikaje pilau imeachana na inaka smart. Wale mmekuwa mkiuliza utapikaje pilau ile inaka kama ya huko coast. Wachana na pilau njeri, wachana nayo. Ile real, legit, leo ndio ile siku. Lorine, good to have you in studio with us this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm here.
Aya, na feel like sija kusifu vizuri. So ndakupatia chance, you tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay. My name is Lorine Christine Otieno. I come from Pigeon House of Catering. We do all catering. From birthdays to rorashios, nyombos, to weddings.
Ati nyombos.
Yeah.
Idi maber.
Adi maber.
To switch ama tuendelee na hiyo ingine.
Tuendelee tu tuta-confuse.
Sawa. So Lorine, leo tunatengeneza nini? And I want you to run us through what tunaanza nika class. Each show nika class, yeah? So you tell us what you're going to need in what amounts, if you can throw in there. Just run us through the ingredients. To mwenye ako kitchen anataka kula pilau breakfast this morning, akimbie kitchen aanze na sisi.
Yeah, today we are making pilau mbuzi, the traditional one, sio njeri like she said. So we are going to do all nitty-gritties just to make it the perfect pilau for us and for you as well at home. Something that you can try, easy, and you can try as well. So we are going to start with our onion, which is here. We already done our preps. And we are going to do, after the onions, we'll do garlic and then ginger. We have a tomato puree. I prefer tomato puree to tomato paste. Yeah. Then there's a pilau masala. And then there's a twist. I usually do whole cardamom, cinnamon, and cloves. So this is cardamom, cloves, and cinnamon. Just prepared it and crushed it. It's here. Then we have our soup broth. I don't do water. I don't do plain water. After boiling my meat, I preserve the soup broth. So that's what I use for my pilau. Yeah.
Now I see. Now you'll get that
the flavor of everything.
Magic and dilute thing.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So vizuri.
Yeah.
So you've said you crush this together.
Yes, I crush the cinnamon, cloves, and cardamoms together. And this is what I get.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so straight away, so the first thing as we start, the first thing, remember, you boil your mbuzi.
Yes.
So we had done that just in the interest of time.
Yeah.
So it's already boiled, nicely displayed here.
Yes.
And we're going to be using it to make our pilau. So uanzie hapo. Yeah. Then I believe that is where you get your broth.
Yes.
Niko sawa?
Yeah.
So ile maji tabaki while you're boiling your mbuzi, don't discard it.
Yeah.
That is what you're going to use as the liquid now that will help you make the pilau, right?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we start our cooking. You put some oil in your pan, just enough. Don't put too much, as the oil is we also need the oil hot before we put the tomatoes. So we need, another secret is utamu wa chakula ni kitunguu. So you need to put enough onions in your food so that you also get the flavor all together.
Don't be stingy.
Don't be stingy with the onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and again, you need to fry them well, because if they're not fried properly, again, it brings a different flavor altogether. Yeah. So that's the secret.
All right.
Yeah.
So you don't have to put like a lot of oil, because
No.
I think there are people who believe ukiweka mafuta mingi kwa pilau ndio itatoka kama imeachana.
Hapana.
Like, moja moja the
Iyo
way we
moja
want
moja
it.
is what you do with your broth.
Ah, okay.
If you put a lot of it, it messes you up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go with our onion. So the oil is hot enough to put the onions. I personally do not put everything together at the same time. I let the onions cook a bit before I add my ginger and my garlic. Yeah.
All right. So is there a reason why you prefer the tomato puree as compared to the tomato paste?
Yeah, I found tomato paste a bit sour if you add it in your food. And again, if you use it for food that maybe might remain for tomorrow's use, it goes bad very fast. Yeah. According to the tomato paste that I've tried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one you just make yourself.
So I
you
just
blend?
make I just blend it and use it as such, because it's even fresh and better than
the one that has stayed on the shelf.
Yeah.
But then again, because you're saying you're preparing pilau kienyeji, ile authentic, maybe mtu anafanya hii nyumbani huko, maybe there is no blender, there is no electricity, unaachivaje the puree without...
You can either use a grater
Uh-huh.
to grate your tomato, or just do the normal thing that we usually do, just cut and make sure that it's well cooked to a puree. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Ah, great, great.
So at this point, now I'm going to add my ginger and my garlic.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be golden brown?
No,
You don't wait until it's...
No. They need to be golden brown all together.
All right.
Only that I start with my onions so that the ginger does not cook before the onions.
All right.
Yeah. So I add my ginger.
That is just crushed, you just crush it.
Yeah, just crush it.
Yeah, and the garlic, you just make a paste with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. If you don't have anything you can use your pestle and mortar to make the garlic and ginger soft, or you can also use a grater.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there goes my garlic.
So how do you come to achieve the balance? One of the biggest mistakes when it comes to pilau, unapata, it looks nice, but when you taste, you find that the ingredients or the spices are a bit overdone. Unapata kama pilau masala is too much, or there's just something off about it, but it looks brown nicely. It looks
like now what I'm doing, I want to do half a kilo of rice. So if I'm doing half a kilo of rice, I'll do 1.5 teaspoons of pilau masala. That should be enough.
1.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
The notion out there is that your pilau should be dark in color.
Yeah, it should be brown.
Which confuses a lot of people.
So you do everything.
Actually,
that's why I asked, the onions, don't they have to be golden brown? Because that is, we try and achieve that brown from the word go, yeah?
Yeah.
So that is where I think you're saying we go wrong. So
they need to be brown.
Yeah, but with...
They need to be brown, but not like burnt brown.
Okay.
Just enough. What you need to achieve in the pilau is the taste, not the color.
The color. Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's the taste. Because this confuses a lot of people and they end up using soy sauce. That is not pilau. That is something else. Soy sauce rice, not pilau.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you prefer? Is it like something that is allowed if you prefer using it?
No, you either make soy sauce rice or you make pilau rice. The choice is yours.
So when you're making pilau, you're not supposed to use soy sauce?
No.
Hey,
brown. If you have enough onions, it will definitely bring the brown, and you cook your onions properly. Yeah. You don't need to use soy sauce to make your pilau brown.
Okay, that's why you're here. I mean, wewe mwenyewe tu ndio utatuonyesha how that works.
Yeah, we are here and everyone is seeing. As you can see, we don't even have soy sauce in our itinerary today. So you see the ginger is of course getting brown now. It's browning, and the onion is not yet. So by the time the ginger and garlic is cooked, the onion will be cooked as well.
Okay.
So that's why I start with
the garlic and ginger, they cook faster.
Yes.
Than the onion.
So
that's why you started.
That's why I started with my onions first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ile aroma ya pilau ishaanza. Bado tujaweka
viungo
vya pilau. It's like you didn't sleep in your Swahili class.
Congratulations to my Swahili teacher.
Mwalimu wa Swahili. Hapa ni wapi? Funny thing, considering the side of the country where you come from.
Yeah.
But when did you start doing this, Lorine?
It's been 16 years now.
Cooking?
Yes.
Wait.
Actually, it started as a hobby first and a talent as well. So I just loved cooking from my young age. And then I went to college. Started working in 207. Yeah. Till now.
So professionally it began in 207?
Yes.
All right.
So I was first employed, then I decided to go solo. Yeah. Employment was kind of caving me. I could not do
limit.
In a limit. I can't do everything I want. I was not getting things done the way I want because you need to go by the book. And some of these things, you see, you can do a little twist and it tastes even better. Yeah. Okay. So I decided, let me go
your way.
Yeah.
Which year was that?
In 207.
207?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I first worked at Amboseli in a hotel called Otukai Lodge. Then I went to Sarova Mara. Then I decided to go solo.
To do your own thing?
Yeah.
Wow, great. So how far are we with the onions? I'm looking at it and it's like, woo.
They are browning.
Really? Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
I think we are going to achieve that brown.
Yeah. Now at this point, that is where we add our
mbuzi.
Because we need to seal it.
Okay.
Yeah, like cook it in the oil first and maybe make it a bit brown. Like than what it is now. You see our onions are browning nicely. So this is where we add our mbuzi.
Wow. So what did you, while you were pre-boiling, what did you add in the water? Or it's just plain water? Do you have salt in there or anything?
No, it was just plain so that you don't make a mistake of adding a little more salt than what you needed. Okay. Because if you boil it with the salt, it will taste. So when you're adding your salt again, it might go a little bit over what you need. So I just put my salt and everything as I'm cooking. All right. But when I'm boiling my meat, I just put water and boil it. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Can you see the brown now? Yes, I can. Yeah. Looks ready to eat with some ugali. I know, right? Yeah? Yeah. Looking really nice. Yeah. Great. So this is what we do to our pilau. All right. To make it brown. Yeah. You see the meat is also browning very fast. Looks really nice. I don't know whether you can tilt it a bit for our viewers, just for 1 minute to see. Vivian can help us do that. Yeah. Wow. You see that? You see that? That is the brown that we need to achieve. Yeah. Yeah. So you see, and me, I can feel the aroma, and me, I'll do it justice later. Yeah. So at this point, this is where we add our crushed garlic, our crushed cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. I crushed everything together. Just maybe 1 teaspoon is enough. And then I add, because there's also that in the pilau masala. That's what I wanted to ask. Yeah. Because many assume that the pilau masala is it. It has everything that you need. Yeah, but it's already, it's ready. Yes. Yeah? So why need all that? If you want to get the real aroma of pilau, you need to make the pilau masala whole. the whole part of it, apart from the ground. So the ground is helping us also in browning, but the whole brings everything all together, the smell, the taste, everything. That's why we said we are going back to the original.
The original pilau.
Yes.
The one we deviated from.
Yeah. And then now we go with our pilau masala.
Must pilau have meat? And you know why I'm asking this?
Yes, otherwise it's pilau njeri.
So those are the versions that are out there.
Yeah, those ones are just other versions.
So pilau has to have meat.
Yes, it has to have meat. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how we go.
How many spoons?
1.5, 2 teaspoons is enough. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, and the brown just popped.
Yeah. So you see, that's why we don't need the
soy sauce.
We don't need the soy sauce. Yeah.
Then we go in with our tomato puree.
Yeah, with our tomato puree.
Freshly prepared.
Yes. As you can see, it's just tomato. I've not added anything. Yeah. Then you don't put a lot of it. Maybe for half a kg, I'll just need 1 tomato. That's enough. Because you don't need our pilau red, rather brown.
All right.
Yeah. Are you seeing the brown?
I am seeing it. Looks really nice.
Yeah. Now I go in with the salt. This is just 1 teaspoon of salt. Is enough for us.
Yeah, but you can, what you prefer.
Yeah, it depends with the amount of rice that you want to cook.
Yeah.
Then for cinnamon, I go extra.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I just
throw
put
in
maybe just 1 stick and I throw it in, something that you can pick later.
Ah, okay.
So that people don't say walikutana na mjamba ya kitanda.
Kwa pilau.
Kwa pilau. And then now I go in with my pilau, with my rice. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so is there like a specific, without mentioning any brand, because hapo pia kuna kuanga na shida. Kuna rice itakutengenezea pilau the best, but kuna rice itakupeleka pabaya. Without mentioning any specific brand, yeah? Maybe advise us on how to select the type of rice to use.
I love pishori. I so much love pishori. The aroma of pishori is everything to me. But again, as a chef, I can use any rice that a client wants me to use. A preference of the client, I'll just use it and make what she wants out of it.
And you will still achieve that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it depends on the skill.
Yes.
Umesikia? Any rice can make good pilau.
Yeah, depends with what you like, but personally, I prefer pishori.
All right.
Yeah, so this is where we go in with our broth.
Another thing I've seen that's different, and I believe many people will relate, does it have to be hot? Okay, depending on whether you're using broth or water. Does it have to be hot?
I just use cold water for my rice.
Cold water?
Yeah, I prefer it that way. Because hot water to me speeds up everything, so the rice does not cook through well. And the cold rice, they cook together. As the rice is cooking, the water is also cooking together with the rice. So I personally prefer cold water, which goes very well, and we shall prove that.
All right. I don't know, there is a sauce that we need to be also taking with this. This is the point we start making it.
The brown now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Lorine akutembea peke yake. Yeah. So we need a little bit of help on this other side to make a sauce that we are going to be taking with the pilau. So I'd just like, is it Tevin?
Yeah.
Tevin to join us, Chef Tevin. He's going to be our assistant for today. He's going, karibu sana. Yeah, karibu sana. He's going to be helping us to prepare a special sauce that is going to add a little twist to this pilau, this amazing pilau that we are cooking in studio this morning. Karibu, salimia watu.
Asante.
Nimesema tu Tevin, ebu sema Tevin ni nani?
Kwa majina ni Tevin Ochieng.
Telvin Oching.
Yeah, the unique name.
The unique name explains kulingana na kwenye unatoka hiyo jina Telvin tunaelewa, mtatuonyesha mambo, but karibu, just feel free, go ahead and you can start with the sauce.
Okay.
All right, so back to you, Lorine.
Thank you so much. So as our rice is cooking, I want us to make a little sauce for the rice so that it's not so dry. So Telvin will be helping me in preparing what we need for the sauce as I cook the onion.
Okay, yeah. We are going to be making sauce. We are trying to multitask, yeah? We're trying to multitask so that we are able to do all this in good time. So for the sauce, what do we need? Maybe either of you can tell us. What do we need to make this sauce?
We'll do the same thing, ginger, garlic, onion, all together. And then we do our tomato puree, but there's a twist to it. I know people will say that, what is it called? Biryani. But I prefer my sauce as thick as that one.
Okay.
So I'll add a little mala to it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that I get that sourness and the thickness.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something about how you're explaining this thing. Baka naionja. And we've not gotten to that part yet. It shows the passion that is in you. Yeah. So as we do that, tell me a bit about how your transition was like from, being employed and being under a controlled environment of work in the hospitality industry to now getting into this jungle of, where you are on your own and you're trying to cut a niche for yourself. How was that experience like for you?
Yeah. Things happened. Then I became a mom, got married, became a mom. And then employment was not going so well with me because now there was no time for that. And I went back to school at some point. So when I went back to school, I love cooking. So I wanted to stay in the kitchen and not in the office. My bosses decided to take me to the office and remove me in the kitchen to go and be a PR practitioner. But it was not really doing well for me because my passion is in cooking. So as I was doing that, that is how I started doing outside catering on the side. I'm going to the office Monday to Friday, then Saturday, Sunday, or one of those days, I'm doing outside catering for a birthday somewhere or a chama somewhere. So that's how it started. So I created my base slowly like that. And then by the time I got...
Yeah, as we also observe what's going on.
Yeah, 2 years later, I decided I'm going to do my own thing blend. I'm going to do my own thing now, so that I get out of employment, get my own time and make my clients happy because they were happier with me out there
than you sitting in some office somewhere.
Yes. And I was also happier in the kitchen, better than now being in the office somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, this comes with passion. It's just about, you just love being in the kitchen.
I love being in the kitchen. This is me. It brings out my inner me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a nice one.
It's not just a job, it's a passion as well. Yeah.
Ah, great. So we are just going to be blending our tomatoes there to make some puree that we will use to prepare the
Mala.
Okay. So tell us a bit about the pilau. How is it coming along? And the fire, what have you done to it?
I just reduced the fire a bit. We don't need a lot of heat for the rice and pilau particularly. So I reduced my heat a bit so that it cooks slowly. It's already boiling, as you can see. So in a few, we'll be out of here.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah.
Sherehe itaanza.
Sherehe itaanza.
You know, there's something about Kenyans and pilau. Hakuna sherehe
bila pilau.
Bila pilau. All right, so we're just gonna need to, tugawe hiyo kidogo. Maybe Telvin,
yes.
Also tell me a bit more about how you found yourself in this world.
Wow.
I like how you start. Wow.
Okay, for me.
As you do what you do, tutahave ku multitask hapa leo.
Okay.
They say men don't multitask, but
For me.
Go ahead.
For me, I love cooking. I found Lorine like 2 years ago. She's the one who taught me a lot. Hata kupika. Yeye ndiye amenishika mkono sana.
Ah, nice.
So tumekuwa tukitembea naye functions nyingi. So
ukajipata hapo.
Nikajipata hapo. Akienda function ananiambia Telvin, toka.
Do you love it?
Very much.
Do you think this is what you want to do?
A lot.
Oh, you're home. Asha kuambukiza hiyo passion. All right, so Lorine, how far are we with that?
It's almost through.
And feel free to tilt to show us what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that we see how it looks like. This is the special sauce that we are making.
Yeah.
Nasikia kutakuwa na mala pia hapo ndani. Sijui nini.
Now what is cooking here is tomato puree, onions. Just add a little oil so that you don't have the oil on top of the food.
Floating,
Yeah. So when the tomato is cooked, now we are going to add our mala. Like what I'm doing now. Instead of water, I prefer adding mala.
All right.
To
Makes it thick.
Yeah.
Makes it thick.
And then there's that tanginess in the mala, which I like. So that's how I do my tomato puree. Then I let it simmer.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we are doing that, we are also going to have some kachumbari to go with it, which we had already prepared here. So as we are plating, we are also going to add this. So there'll be the sauce, the pilau, and then some vegetable for that.
All right, you see, and what I like about this is that it's the simple things that are available, and you can be able to have
this at home.
Yeah, you can have like a 5-star experience just right at the comfort of your home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on what you want.
Yeah.
Great. So in just a few, we are going to be plating. Our pilau is just getting ready.
It's almost done. You can see our sauce coming together. The color. Can you feel the aroma from there?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Awesome.
And the pilau is also coming together. It's almost cooked.
Eish. We mimi mnanitesa sana.
Can you see what I'm seeing?
Kama nikuje na sahani, just leave me kidogo I start. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how my journey started. So now, when I decided I'm not going to sit in an office, that was not my thing. It was actually drive me to a different position in my head. So I walked out. I started my own company. And up to now, I can actually comfortably serve 2,500 guests with everything in my staff. We are comfortable to serve 2,500
All right.
guests.
Just to learn from your story, maybe somebody could be watching and you inspire them in a way. Maybe this is what they want to do. What is it that you'd, advise them? How do they start and what should they be keen on? What should they be? What you learned on the job that you didn't know while you were still in college? Ile itawa surprise or something they should look out for?
Yeah. some of these things you don't go by the book. When you're out in the service now doing the real thing, you realize that you actually need to cook your ginger and garlic through. It needs to brown, unlike what you are being taught in school. Yeah.
All right.
So that one really shocked me because it was the different. There was a very big difference in taste when you taste what you were doing with the ginger and garlic before, and when you are browning the ginger and the garlic. Yeah.
So some things, in short, you're saying some things you will learn on the job. There are things that you will have to do differently.
Yeah.
You'll have to go off the script a bit.
Yes. And I'm still learning, actually, every day. I get to do this, and I'm thinking, oh, I should have been doing this. Yeah, and not what I was taught in school, actually. Yeah.
From 2007 to now, those are many years. How have you kept yourself relevant? How have you kept yourself ahead of the game, ahead of the competition? What have you been doing?
By learning new foods, of course, from different countries, because we realize now we have... our country has so many people from different other countries, Nigeria, West Africa, let me say that particularly, and they love their food. There's a way West Africans love their food. So you get to learn some of these things as well, so that you incorporate everyone that comes to you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Great. So how are we doing with the pilau?
The pilau is almost ready, and our sauce is cooking through.
Great.
Yeah. The sauce is actually almost done. You need to cook the mala.
How many minutes do you think this is going to take, like the pilau?
Oops. Like another 10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It will be dry.
All right.
Yeah.
So low heat, that's the secret. You have to be patient. That's why I said unaanza kupika mapema. You know, you cook with love. You cook with, there's a lot of art. There's a lot of patience. There's a lot of innovativeness. Like you really take your time in the kitchen. Don't be these people who go, wanaenda jikoni, 10 minutes, they're done.
Yeah.
Eh?
You need to go there and cook with some passion.
Yeah. And it takes time.
It takes time. You don't go then start rushing everything. As you're cutting, actually, you don't need to be doing when you're preparing your food, make sure everything that you want to use is ready. Like you cut the onions, do your ginger and garlic, make your tomatoes ready. Anything that you want to use, so that when you are cooking, you are concentrating on the cooking. Not that your onion is cooking and you're still doing your tomatoes. Then you end up with onions. Some of them are burnt, some of them are cooked, some of them are raw. Or
you forget there's onion there.
Yeah.
You concentrate on this.
Yes.
So you prep all the things that you need before you start the actual cooking. So it's just mixing and balancing as you go.
Yeah.
That's a nice tip.
In hotel business, it's called mise en place. So you do your mise en place all together and put everything ready before you start cooking, so that you get everything evenly cooked. Yes.
Okay, there's also this notion that a healthy meal, a good meal, you have to go all the way in terms of even your expenditure kwa mfuko. If you have to get the good ingredients, everything, it has to be costly. What tip would you give us, in terms of just having a good meal without having to break the bank? What do you do, like, for you to cut cost? Unajua hii uchumi ya saa hii. We have to eat well, but still.
Yeah.
What do we do?
I would say I prefer going wholesale and buying things in bulk instead of buying. It would be cheaper that way at the end of the day. At the beginning, when you're starting, it looks a bit expensive. But when you buy your rice in bulk and you buy maybe your meat in bulk, by the time this meat is getting over, you still have the rice, so you are not budgeting for the rice again or the flour. You are now doing vegetable instead because you planned yourself well. So hiyo ya kwenda kwa duka endo lete mchele quarter, it's expensive at the end of the day.
Oh, it's more expensive.
Yes. So we need to plan ourselves well. This economy is not joking with us. And
it's not laughing with anyone.
It's not laughing with anyone, actually. So you need to go the bulk way. It's better off. Yes.
Meskia, mchele quarter na ule ananua 25 kg is actually we are 25 ndio.
Ana save.
But sometimes najua circumstances can force someone to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a tip. If you can manage to buy things in bulk in your house, or if you're doing business, the better. That's what Lorine is saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Any
it.
down moments, low moments, challenges, things that just made you kind of ujite mkutano ujiulize, hey, tutaweza hii safari kweli? Like, what is it that you have experienced as your hardest hit in your career, and what did you do to bounce back?
In 2020, it was crazy. So there was no business. Business was closed. No one, you could not go to anybody's house. There were no functions. And it was down. It was down low. Yeah, and when Corona hit as well.
It hit everyone.
Yeah. But this industry more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it was very bad, and the people went home with no money. And now you use what you were actually saving. So, but we thank God, it started coming back to normalcy in 2021, August. But people were still not ready to welcome strangers in their houses for parties or even to just go and cook. Because, for instance, I cook for people even at home, just prep their meals for a week, every week. So I
the
go
batch
once a week.
cooking?
Yes.
Oh, people do that?
Yes.
Okay. Tulifika huko lini? Like you can call a chef, come and,
Yes.
Ebu update me. Because I want these meals every day.
So
I can just call a chef, akuja nipikie for the whole week, aniambie utakula Monday,
Tuesday,
oh my goodness.
Pilau.
Na vile si usumbuka watu watakula ni. That question, asubuhi.
Yeah, we cook
tutakula
everything
nini?
and pack them nicely so that when you come back home from work, just put it in the microwave and
you eat.
And enjoy your meal.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mimi kama naenda polepole kwa hii maisha.
Kuja.
That is really nice. But does it work best for people who live alone and small families? Ama hata mtu wako na familia kubwa.
Even large families, you find parents with children in colleges, so they all leave in the morning. Yeah. Parents go to work, children going to colleges, they come back in the evening tired, they need to prep for tomorrow again. So they basically don't even have time for cooking. And some people don't like getting house managers at home. They just want to be a clear, nuclear family. So I also prep for them food. I cook for a large family, prepare for the whole week, enough for the number of family members that are in the house. So when they come in, everyone will just hit what they want, and it will be enough for the week. Yeah.
Na wale wageni ukuja katikati. Anyway, that's a question for another day. If my mother is watching this na naona niko excited about kuita chef anipikie for the whole week, najua tanisha.
I know, but what do we do?
My mother is those women who are enda jikoni, you have to cook yourself. Yeah? How are we doing? Maybe if it were me, let me just ask this question. I would be lifting the rice kando. Is that something that is recommended? Ndio ati maji iende huko chini.
I don't like playing.
Mimi nimeona umeachilia tu yako inaenda tu hivyo.
So you see, it's cooking. I don't like playing around with my rice. I just want it to cook slowly and absorb everything all together. And everything will just be okay. Ukiendelea kukoroga, you
unatumia technique fulani Kuna vile unainua maji na inaingia na kando.
Itaingia. Hiyo rice inajua
inafikika itakuwa machini.
No.
But that's why we are here. We learn. So achana na rice yako itulie.
Achana na rice yako itulie. Iive tu polepole, usisumbue. Itaiva. It will be okay. You see what is going on.
True. And when you cover, the steam also cooks. Hizo za juu.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. I love it.
So I think our soup is also ready, and we can actually table it now. Help me with this.
You need like need a bowl for it, or maybe we can use one of this.
Yes, I think that's okay.
Hey, the color, the mala. Hiyo mala imemala vizuri.
Naona.
It's thick and nice.
Yeah.
You said this is mostly preferred for biryani.
This is, but you need to have some meat in it. or biryani.
Okay.
Isikuwe tena biryani njeri hapo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Mi hata nikipata hii na ban. Niko tu sawa. Karibia mio. Let me put it there.
Yeah. Let's now remove these things. So that
itakuwa hapo kando. Wanasemanga cook as you clean.
Yeah, clean
so
as you go.
Clean as you go.
Yes.
So that your setup is...
You leave the place better than you found it. Yeah.
Najua kuna watu wanaweza kukupikia chakula ni tamu lakini ukifanya tu mistake uingie jikoni.
You do not want to eat that meal.
Yeah, this is how it looks. Really nice. We. Kula kwa macho, kula kwa macho. Hiyo inaitwa dhufu in layman language, but it's a sauce, a special sauce.
Dhufu ni ile weka pipe, weka maji.
Tusiende huko. Hii ni special sauce.
Yeah, now this one is the sauce that I like to go with my pilau. This is what I make for my clans and they enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Na ukumbuke kuna mala hapo ndani. So you can begin to imagine vile inaonja, yeah? There was garlic, there was what? You just remind us what you used.
There was onions, ginger, garlic, then tomato puree, then now our mala.
Our mala.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Aya, so pilau inakaa nika haitakuwa like dry sana. At least uko na sauce hapo ya kupeleka nayo. Kipenda kinywaji, juice. Unaweza pia weka hapo baridi. Unaona vile ninakupea ideas.
Unanipatia ideas mzuri sana.
All right, so we're almost running out of time and I want us to plate this. Is it okay?
Yeah,
yes. Looks like it is. Because the meat ilikuwa ishaiva already. The broth ni kama ilikuwa ishaiva, so ilikuwa tu inafanya kukauka. Yeah, and the rice is also looking nice.
Yeah.
Aya, kuna na swali. When you cook pilau, you eat it immediately ama you let it sit? Unajua sit tuko na tips zenye hata tujui tulitoa wapi. Unasema pika pilau mapema alafu iachilie inyamaze for some time ndio itakuwa sasa pilau.
Kwa nini?
I don't know, you tell us. You are the expert. Mimi nauliza tu zile maswali watu wangetaka kuuliza.
The trick in pilau.
Unawezaje pika pilau alafu ulete kwa meza ikiwa moto?
Alafu napika pilau kule ikiwa baridi kwa nini?
Ndio unaiacha ndio all the ingredients zioane vizuri.
Zioana zikiiva. When it was boiling, you see when it was your reaction ya kuboil, kugongana nini. It was all cooking.
Mimi lazima nione foil paper like tuko na procedure yetu. But I'm glad you came here today. Like there's so much we have learned that we didn't know. And we have seen the pilau getting browned right in front of us without all those
soy sauce.
Funny things we do.
Yeah, that is not pilau. That is soy sauce rice. Yeah. And then there's pilau.
All right.
Yeah.
Another thing that you will see when we are plating this, ukipika pilau, be generous with your meat.
Thank you.
Hii ni pilau iko na nyama. Sio ile ingine.
So ya kutupa moja.
Unatafuta nyama kwa pilau, unashinda hii ni mchele ama ni pilau. Utaona, tukiplate you'll see this is actually, be very generous. Amua, ni mchele utapika ama ni pilau? Decide first. Once you make that decision now, go into the kitchen and make people. Kama ni rice, pika tu rice. Usitudanganye nyama pieces tatu hapo ndani.
And that is why I don't actually put any other meat in my sauce because there's enough in the rice.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think I'd like to plate so that we don't use a lot of time.
All right.
Yeah. Grand wrap kwanza.
Okay, so pilau ya mbuzi. Pilau ya mbuzi. That is what we were making today.
That's what we were making.
As you can see, we are already ready to set it. And to do it justice. Isha dry vizuri?
Isha dry.
Approximately less than 1 hour. Actually, tumekuwa hapa less than 1 hour. Yes, and the food is ready. A meal that can serve about, tunaweza serve watu wangapi? Wale wa kawaida wachana na
watu wa kawaida 4 hivi.
4?
4 to 5.
4 to 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Kawaida pia na depend.
Ndio maana nimespecify. Nimesema hii food tunaweza serve wangapi wale wa kawaida. Wale wanakula kulingana na kitabu vile inasema. So 4 people, yeah?
Yes. 4 to 5, yeah. So you see our pilau is brown?
Really brown and nice. And inanukia vizuri sana.
Asante sana.
Inanukia vizuri.
Yes, the meat is also enough. And the smell is not choking.
Yeah.
Meaning all the ingredients have balance.
Balance really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Kuna watu wakipika pilau. The whole neighborhood
inakuja.
Will know.
Sasa hao ndio mimi. Hao watu ndio mimi. Hao watu
nakuja kuonja.
Ndio mimi sasa.
That's nice. We said cooking is an art. Unaona usipakue tu, kuna procedure.
Lazima ufurahishe macho kwanza. Ukikula, your eyes eat first.
I need security.
Your gloves.
Ni kama nahitaji security na hii pilau.
Unaona aje?
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really nice.
Wow.
Right? Then we put our sauce over here.
Nice.
Let me do this. And then now we want to add
our kachumbari. Wengine wanaita salsa. I don't know whether there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Kuna difference ya salsa na kachumbari. Salsa ni gani?
Itabidi uniite tena.
Sisi ni wale wanafunzi tunatumia vocabulary in the wrong place. Tunazijua but hatujui where they should be used. This is how it looks. Really nice.
Yeah.
You can have this for lunch, for dinner, for what you want, but it's really nice.
Kisu na chopping board.
Okay.
Kisu na chopping board. Now, sasa hapa ndio tunasema kupenda upishi. You want also to decorate your plate.
Oh,
so that it looks palatable.
Wacha tuweke hii hapa.
Yes.
Watu waanze kukula kwa macho.
Kukula kwa macho.
And wanini there. Kuna siku pia tunafaa kufanya one of these things ya kufunza watu hizi spoons na kisu, which one is which one, which one is for which one.
Yes.
Yeah? Gani ni ya supu, gani ni ya kukula, gani ni ya fruits. We should do that. But that is why you need to keep it right here, Daybreak, every Thursday. Tutakufunza everything that you need to do.
Yeah.
Ukienda date usituaibishe uchukue spoon ya supu unaanza kukula nayo.
Mtu anaamka na kuacha hapo.
Okay.
Like anaenda kusaidia mahali. And then he or she
if you want
there.
5-star experience, start learning these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we just want to make our plate beautiful.
Nice.
So that tuanze kukula kwa macho.
Awesome. Unajua chakula vile utaletewa ndio itadetermine kama
utaikula,
presentation,
kama utapass. Yes.
Nice. Nice, nice.
So our pilau is cooked.
Voila. So assume una presentia client, do that thing you do. Unaendanga aje, halafu unasema aje. Assume sasa hii ni meza.
Hii ni meza. Sasa unafika kama umebeba sasa
lazima ubebe hivi.
Yes,
kama una kucha refu.
Sasa jikoni itaki.
Okay.
Yes. And then you get there and you put it down in front of your guest.
All right.
And welcome.
Bon appetit. Alafu unasema aje Bimi? Thank you.
Unajua friend.
Just allow me to taste this a little bit. Taribu presentation, but I just want to tell you how it tastes. Yeah, it's a bit hot.
Yeah, it's a bit hot. You love it? Nimekukumbusha mahali ulienda siku moja.
Mtu atuite harusi soon. Mtuite, nimemisi kitu.
Nimeshasema usingoje harusi. Niite nikupikie the whole week. Nikupatie namba yangu. Uniite na kupikia chakula the whole week na kuachia hapo. Ukingoja harusi na
pilau imeweza. Alafu pilipili si mingi, like Wow. This is the real pilau. Hii ndio tumekuwa tukingoja. Hii ndio tumekuwa tukitaka kujifunza kupika. And thank you for coming and making us understand the basics.
Anytime.
Of course, kitchen is trial and error.
Yes.
You may try this today, katai, but keep trying, keep trying. You will get there. Thank you so much, Lorine.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Telvin. Salamu za mwisho, final words. Nianze na Telvin.
Okay. Nashukuru. Asante. First, I will say hi to my dad, Alexander Nyariki, together with my wife, Diana.
Wife? I know, right? Okay. Iko tu sawa.
Iko sawa.
That's all.
Sawa sawa. Thank you so much. Yourself, final words.
Thank you so much for inviting Pigeon House of Catering to Royal Media Services. I'm grateful, I'm humbled. I'd like to give my number to anyone out there who would like to call me for any function. As I said, you can serve from 1 to 2,500 people altogether under one tent.
Thank you.
With all our staff and everything put together nicely. Because
Maybe social media because of time. Did you come out?
Yeah, Pigeon House of Catering, TikTok, Facebook, Pigeon House of Catering everywhere.
Thank you.
0721 413 901.
Thank you so much.
That's my number.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah.
Asante sana. Tuna appreciate you coming and thank you for watching Daybreak this particular morning. This show will be up just a few minutes from now. You can follow all this that we've been doing on the show this morning and do it at the comfort of your home. My name is Safina Chengoma. Have a lovely day and have a lovely weekend ahead as well. Thank you.